Hello, I'm NM Scuri, and I will be reading for you today, Debbie Does the Apocalypse. When Rob first mentioned it, I flat out refused. I didn't care how much money I owed or who I owed it to. I have standards, even if they're pretty low. All will be forgiven, bro. Just takes one time. Who does that? And who the hell wants to see that? I mean, I've been with some nasty girls, but they were alive. Z porn's big, bro. Do it once, the bad men go away. You don't owe a dime. Hell, make yourself a few bucks. How much? Enough to make it worth your while. I was tired of running. I made some dumbass moves. I wanted out of the hole. I didn't want to do it like this, but I had to get out. Yeah, fine. Tell me where and when. He gave me an address for an old industrial park. I got there, and the whole place had the metallic stank of rotting Z. I could hear them chained up in the back. Great. I knew the fluffer would have her work cut out first. Rob would be on the set. You're late. He was always a jerk, but something in his voice killed off anything I was going to say. He threw me a towel and pointed to a place to change. Taking my clothes off, I looked at my cock. Between the smell, Rob, and knowing what I had to do, a squad of cheerleaders couldn't have gotten me ready. Hell, it was all I could do not to puke. Not that I had a choice. I blew a lot of money at the track. The problem being that none of it was mine, and the guys I was supposed to be holding it for had no problems breaking my legs as a warm up. Make it go away, I kept telling myself. It'll be over soon. Z porn, from my understanding, was pretty short. Not much of a plot, even by industry standards. Just a wham bam kind of deal. I tried to focus and stepped out onto the set. It was the usual thing. Lots of lights, a bored-looking guy with a camera, a bed. There were a few ZP touches, too, including chains, fake blood, and a prop piece of wood across a prop window. I stood there as my fluffer got to work. I almost felt bad for her as they led my co-star in. This is Big Debbie, Rob said, not looking up from his clipboard. She was massive, 6 foot in any direction. Dude, what the hell am I? Relax, bro. We got a system. It's all perfectly. At this point, the system included Debbie slamming a moonlighting linebacker into a wall. Fortunately for Mr. Football, she was chained up, so she couldn't sink her pearly greens into him. None of this was helping my mindset at all, nor was it doing my fluffer any favors. Although to her credit, she kept soldiering on. At this point, Rob suggested a cocktail while they were getting Debbie ready for a close-up. I figured they'd have a little something in my drink to help get me going. Instead, I was out cold in minutes. I woke up on the set with Rob shoving smelling salts under my nose. Rise and shine, time to make the biscuits. I was bare-assed and chained to the bed. What the? Sorry, man. Better market for this stuff. I hate like hell to do this, but you're not the only one who can't pick a good horse. Nothing personal. He turned and left the set. I screamed and screamed as they unchained Debbie.